got a couple questions. What will you do with the illegal crossers? And is it true that they get to $2,200 a month for coming here?
It depends on where they are. I mean, in Chicago, so the south side of Chicago where I visited, and but this relates to that last point, the last question that I got about where I was addressing national unity. I have never been in a room that was more in favor of my proposal to use the U.S. military to secure the southern border and seal the Swiss cheese down there than when I was in a nearly all-black room of supposedly mostly Democrats on the south side of Chicago. Mm-hmm. Because South Shore High School was being turned into an encampment for migrants. They're $7,000 per migrant per month, actually. Right, so it depends on the region and the circumstances. How sanctuary the sanctuary city wants to be. Here's my view on this. And I want to say this in a way that is, and approach this in a way that is actually compassionate to our fellow human beings, all of whom we are made in the image of God. Many of those people who crossed that border in the last several years are good people, parents who want a better life for their children, who see a U.S. president, Joe Biden, who effectively is with a wink and a nod saying you can come right on over. And so they see that signal and then they come over in droves. Right. Let's just be really honest for a second. I will be. Maybe if I were in their shoes and I'm a father of my two sons who wants a better life for them, maybe I would be doing the same thing. I probably would be. If the president is basically sending me a signal that the laws don't matter in his country. But we are a nation actually founded on the rule of law. And that is why, as the next president, I will make the difficult decision, but stand by it firmly, without apology, that amnesty is not and cannot be an option. We have to take every one of those families and put them back in the country of origin. Here's something I will pledge. I will never break up families as I do it. That could be a deterrent to people coming, because that's the most frightening thing to a father who wants a better life for his sons, to say that if you take him over there, I may never see him again. We will not do that. We will take the entire family unit and move them back to the country of origin. I will end birthright citizenship. I don't think that just because you illegally cross to have an anchor baby in this country that exempts you from the rules. If you read the 14th Amendment very carefully, I think there's an argument to be made that that's already the current state of affairs under current law. But that's how we'll do it. Amnesty is not an option. Anyone who's in this country illegally has to be returned to their country of origin. And for a small subset of them who have the ability to make, or demonstrated their ability to make, unique contributions to this country and their community as a law-abiding citizen, they can enter through the same process, in the same line, that countless legal immigrants are waiting in to enter this country as well. Mm-hmm. So that gives you a sense of how I do this. My family has a saying that we live by, which is that you have to be strong enough to protect your kindness. And I think that in the act of being strong, we can't forget our kindness, but in the act of feeling like we're being kind, we cannot lose our strength either. And that is the way I will lead this country. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.